Okay, you want to know what Braid is? Braid is this puzzle platformer that came out in 2008 by this guy named Jonathan Blow. And seriously, guy, I appreciate your hard efforts because he has been working on this game since 2005, and it took 3 years and $200,000 in debt to create this game, so props to you, man. The one thing that I really wanted to talk about, though, is how simplisticated this game is, and the simplicity comes from that it plays just like Super Mario. However, there are time mechanics within this game because his main character Tim has the ability to turn back time, or just control it or manipulate it, whatever you want to call it. He's a Time Lord. When you add in the simple process of rescuing a princess, however, that's when the game just kind of falls back into familiar territory. So with the time manipulation with Prince of Persia. Point is, though, that this game is a lot deeper than you would think. See, the game is explained through these books that don't really actually explain anything other than telling you what Tim's life was like and some other weird theories that I do not understand. I'm still waiting on a game theory episode, by the way. However, as you play this game, the game isn't meant to just play straight through. All of the puzzles involve you thinking out of the box. And I mean out of the box, in the box, around the box, on the side of the box. It requires you to think. And if you can't comprehend the simple puzzles in the first couple of levels, you're not going to be able to beat this game. I recommend a speed run on YouTube if you can't. The point is, though, when you finally reach the end of the game, something interesting happens, and that's when you actually see the princess. And whether to save her or not, that's not what you end up doing. What you really end up doing is not being able to save her, but you end up standing outside of a room and she sees you and she runs, and then the only thing you could do is just play the game backwards. And you know what? It just turns out that you were the monster that she was trying to get away from. It's deep games like this that makes you appreciate a simple plot to follow, but when you put in a perspective of you being this overbearing person on the princess, it only makes sense that she would run. And if you put yourself in the game, you only wonder what could it have been that you've done to make her want to run from you to this other prince who left and went and stole your girlfriend right in front of you. You know what, guy? I feel sorry for you, but I know how you feel. And that is why I believe this game is simplisticated. You can never really truly comprehend the final ending of this game, and that's something that that's another can of worms that I'm not gonna open up. But I just mainly wanted to just sit back and just talk about Braid because this game is something. It's kind of speaking to me right now in this depressing point in my life as I try to get my stuff back together. And after playing the game, I never wanted to play it again, but going back to it now, I never understood why it was fun. But when you can apply the challenges into your own situations in real life, everything is just kind of a puzzle. But when you piece things together, everything is a lot clearer, just like how this game is. And that is why I appreciate Jonathan Blow for everything he's done. I've only seen the indie documentary once, but he seemed like most people didn't understand that this game had emotions. Well, I'm right there with you, John. I can feel this game.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video, and I just really wanted to show that, you know, I have emotions too. And No, rewind this shit. God damn it. You wanna know what Braid is? It sucks. You wanna know why it sucks? Because the freaking levels are too hard. Nobody can figure out these puzzles on the first time. And speaking of time, the little time gimmick isn't even all that cool after you do it the first 10 minutes. Just ask Soulja Boy. People like, oh shit, I'm gonna die. And lastly, the fucking payoff once you finally beat the game is to have a princess run from you. Why would I want to play this game to feel depressed? Is it fun? My chocolate ass. Hey Tim, you want to know what? Go fuck yourself. You know what? If you could have freaking patched things up with the princess and shit didn't go right the first time, why don't you just rewind time to make it right the second time? You suck. And Jonathan? You should write a book with the Deku Tree. You should paint a picture with MC Escher. You should smoke a doobie with Beethoven. Indie games don't gotta be art, but I got no time to explain. Ha! Now you can share this video and subscribe, as well as leave a comment below if you think that, Braid is a better game than I'm saying that it is. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and click that video in the notions so you guys can see my other video about Marsh being a douche. I mean, I only got 2 videos so far, but hey, I'm trying to be consistent. What are you doing?